The Whispering Sands of Eldritch Arabia. In a time far removed from the present day, the ancient Middle Eastern land of Eldritch Arabia was steeped in mystique and shadow. Not merely a land of deserts and bustling markets, it was a realm where reality and the arcane danced a wretched waltz. Vast stretches of shifting sands concealed unimaginable secrets, and ancient cities whispered of timeless horrors and unfathomable truths. 1. The city of Al-Madia. At the heart of Eldritch Arabia lay Al-Madia, a city renowned for its towering minarets and swirling markets. But beneath its dazzling surfaces lurked the presence of the cult of the Whisperers, a group whose followers spoke of forbidden knowledge hidden in texts long thought lost. 1. The Nyctalinth Oasis. To the east, the Nyctalinth Oasis shimmered with an eerie glow, where night-blooming flowers hummed with the voices of ancients. It was here that travelers reported visions of the past and glimpses into alternate worlds. 1. The sunken citadel of Zahar. Beneath the sand, the sunken citadel of Zahar remained untouched since the Great Awakening, its spires piercing ancient skies ruled by forgotten deities. Its intricate carvings hinted at eldritch rites that had sealed away untold horrors. 1. The shifting dunes of Muruk. The shifting dunes were infamous for their ability to confound the keenest navigators, but those who dared traverse them could stumble upon hidden temples rich with relics of power, a treasure trove, or a doom trap. 1. The Library of Elzar. In the mountain town of Elzar, an ancient library housed volumes that chronicled lost cities and esoteric paths. Wisps of fog drifted around its corridors, and one could hear sighs of dread echoing between the tomes. 1. The Caverns of Lizidia. Deep in the heart of the Lizidia caverns, shimmering crystals resonated with a haunting melody that spoke of stars fallen from grace. But the deeper one ventured, the more they felt the pull of shadows that desired their company. 1. The Ruins of Nebulin. The ruins of Nebulin stood as a testament to forgotten gods, their stone forms cracked and weary. The hum of unseen forces pulsed from the ground, whispering prophecies to those willing to listen. 1. The Failed City of Tarkun. Beyond the shifting sands lay the failed city of Tarkun, eternally shrouded in mist. Visions of serpentine shapes danced in the fog, foretelling both doom and salvation to intrepid visitors. 1. The Pyramid of Dreams. A pyramid, draped in silks and murmurs, crowned the center of Arakal. Here, dreamers sought the visions of the other world, indulging in the story spun by the dreaming gods who cradled the night sky. 1. The Haunted Bazaar of Karafsh. In the marketplace of Karafsh, uncanny artifacts whispered their stories to passersby. The merchants, cloaked in mystery, sold more than mere goods, trading fragments of souls and ponderous dreams for an audience. 1. The Astral Well of Nazira. The Astral Well, a verdant pool amidst desolation, allowed travelers to peer into the cosmos. Those daring enough to sip its waters were often hailed as prophets or deemed mad, depending on their proclamations. 1. The Forgotten Temple of Lythrin. Buried under centuries of sand, the Forgotten Temple of Lythrin was rediscovered by a wandering caravan. Its walls bore testimonies to rituals that danced upon the edges of reason and faith. 1. The Cradle of Effigies. At the edge of the crescent dunes lay the Cradle of Effigies, a garden of totems carved from obsidian. It was said that each statue held an ember of life, a fragment of lost divinity waiting to be awakened. 1. The Fortified Towers of Ogranoth. The Towers of Ogranoth, looming on the horizon, were home to scholars who sought the intersection of magic and science. As darkness encroached, they unearthed truths best left undisturbed. 1. The Path of Forgotten Echoes. Among the winding trails of Eldritch Arabia, the Path of Forgotten Echoes led weary wanderers to unearthly encounters. Each step resonated with the voice of a long-past soul in search of retribution or redemption. 1. The Abyssal Fen of Shara. The Abyssal Fen, a misty swamp steeped in eldritch energy, was whispered to be a gateway to worlds unseen. Those who ventured too deep would find themselves locked in battle with the shadows that prowled there. 1. The Isle of Three Moons. In the southern seas lay the Isle of Three Moons, a strange land that echoed the phases of celestial bodies, revealing the movements of the cosmos to those who remained patient. It was both a sanctuary and a prison for the curious. 1. The Obsidian Spire of Wrath. In the hinterlands, the Obsidian Spire jetted into the sky, a lighthouse of lost dreams where the touch of golems lingered like whispers. Those who came to seek purpose often left bearing the weight of forgotten hopes. 1. The Garden of Starlit Flora. The Garden of Starlit Flora was a serene haven in a turbulent world where flowers glowed with astral light. But it was guarded by spirits of the past, ensuring that only those worthy could gather its ethereal blooms. 1. The Forgotten Crossroads of Eldara. Finally, the Forgotten Crossroads of Eldara served as a mystical juncture where fates converged. Travelers might find paths leading to different realms or encounter the spectral forms of those whose journeys remained unfulfilled. As dusk fell, the sky bled crimson over Eldritch Arabia, swirling clouds casting shadows over the cities. The winds carried secrets through the ancient streets, while unknown entities danced just beyond the veil of reality, ever watchful of those whose hearts dared to seek the truth. In a world painted with wonder and horror, the sands of Eldritch Arabia had stories to tell, not of mere mortals, but of the ancient cosmic dance that tied the hearts of men to the unfathomable void beyond the stars.